ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is the role of astrology in our life as told by a master. See, the master said like this: do 9 planets out of the billions in the universe really control your destiny? See, tens of millions of people consult astrologers for various reasons, and often they are worried about their future. And generally, the same fortune teller also tells them some remedy like wear this stone or do this or do that, and the impending doom or danger will be taken care of. Often the prescribed remedy has a monetary value also. See, if they charge you for giving you a remedy, they profit it directly. If they tell you to do something where no money is involved, they gain from it indirectly by winning your trust. Because no money is charged, you think he is a good astrologer and he has no vested interest. But the truth is, today he is telling you a free remedy and tomorrow he will tell you a paid one. See, I am not suggesting, the master said, that all astrologers are out there to dupe and deceive you. On the contrary, there are many who are well read, wise and intuitive. There are good ones too who genuinely believe in their system of prediction. Unfortunately, that does not mean necessarily the system is genuine. See, master said, recently a betrothed one wrote the following to me. We consulted an astrologer for advice on our marriage and were told that both our birth charts indicated that we would have serious conflicts and friction in our marriage unless we changed the date and the time zone of our wedding, and also that my partner's life could be in danger if we married and stayed in India. Please advise master. So, before master said, before I talk to you what I really think about the question he posed and the astrologer, let me share a little story with you from a Hindu text. The story goes like this. Once upon a time, a certain master who was a great sage with many powers had a brilliant disciple who was only 10 years old. The master, who happened to be an accomplished astrologer, checked his student's chart and realized that the disciple was destined to live only till the age of 12 years. So, greatly disturbed, he set out to change the course of his destiny. Taking his disciple with him, he approached Brahma, the creator, urging him to grant a longer lifespan to the young student. I see your plight, Brahma said. He is bright and can help the mankind, but my job is only to create. So we will have to implore Lord Vishnu. So with a view to help the master, Brahma accompanied them to see the blue god Vishnu, who said that his role was only to sustain the creation, and therefore he could not possibly add more years to the disciple's life, interfering within the wheel of time. So he advised them to go to Lord Shiva. So both Brahma and Vishnu joined the teacher, that is the sage, and his disciple to meet Lord Shiva, the destroyer. So the foremost yogi, Lord Shiva, pondered over the matter and replied that his job was merely to destroy in accordance with the laws of nature, and that it was not appropriate for him to use his power to stop the wheel of dharma. So the divinity, I mean the Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, so they advised the master to let nature unfold the way it was planning to, as they could not interfere in the laws of nature. So the master, however, would not relent and requested the gods to accompany him to the god of death to enable him to plead the case with him directly. So the Holy Trinity, along with the student and teacher, went to Yamadharmaraja, the god of death, responsible for ensuring death of each living being. So meanwhile, 2 years have passed and the boy turned 12. So he dropped dead in the palace of Yamadharmaraja in the presence of the Holy Trinity, that is Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, his Guru and Dharmaraja, the Lord of Death himself. So the teacher was startled. The most powerful gods are here. How can my student die now in your presence? Then Dharmaraja, the god of death, looked up as if examining the divine record of the people, I mean disciple, to ascertain the cause of death, and shook his head in disbelief. What happened? The teacher asked. Then Dharmaraja said, Yamadharmaraja, the god of death, said like this: this boy of exceptional intelligence was destined to do great things in life. Indeed, it was beyond my power to capture him, for he could only die when none other than Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, along with his teacher and the disciple himself in flesh and bones would all come together and visit me in my abode. It was impossible had you not looked into his chart. Then he said, the master said the story and told like this. Now, I hope you get the idea. So, let us, the master said, let us gracefully accept the things that are not in our control and work on others that are under our control. If there is any way to change your destiny, then it becomes possible by working only on yourself. Everything falls in place then. Gems, stones, and trinkets, and what have you all cannot change the course of time and law of dharma. So, the master then answered the question. If your marriage is on the rocks, then both partners have to work on it. If you are under debt, then you have to cut down your expenses and increase your income. Wearing a certain stone or pacifying a certain planet is not the answer. So, the master continued. See, in the classical texts of astrology, there is nothing called a remedy. Astrology is broadly categorized into two types. That is what the master said. Calculative astrology means Ganit Jyotish, and predictive astrology, Falit Jyotish. So, calculative or computational astrology is a branch of astronomy that is primarily concerned with the movement of planets and stars. Then, predictive astrology is about the impact of such movements of planets and stars on you as an individual. So, there are no remedies in either of them. There is nothing called if you do this or that, then you could avoid such and such incident. Master said, I say this based on two things. One, there is not a classical text on astrology that I have not read. And two, for many years I practiced astrology professionally also. So, then does that mean you should discard every solution prescribed by an astrologer? Master said. Then the master continued, I am not saying that there is no truth in astrology. I am only saying that remedies are not there. Think of the remedies as a placebo, that is a medicine that does not work. Use it only for your psychological advantage. It does not have anything else to offer. And let me tell you, my dear, a simple principle. Master said, if anyone ever creates fear in you, be that person an expert astrologer, a religious teacher or authority or preacher or a Swami, it is a good time to abandon him, because it is so easy to bank on fears of others. For your own good, if you wish to lead a life of freedom, don't give anyone the right to instill fear in you in any way. Do you think that the world's most powerful and richest people, the greatest minds, inventors, philosophers, scientists, entrepreneurs, etc., went around consulting astrologers or fortune tellers? Please wake up and look within you for answers. Take control of your time and act accordingly. See, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Have faith in yourself and in your God. Do the right thing, make the right choices, be compassionate, and do not give up. See, you won't have to worry about astrology then. Instead, you will carve your way through adversities and obstacles like a river moving through earth and stones. So, that is all about the astrology and how do you apply in your real life. Thank you.